there, everyone. I am live with Andrew Aloha on the other line. Hi, Andrew. Are you there?
Aloha, can you hear me? I don't know if your people can hear me or not.
I think they
But
can.
okay.
If everybody
All
can
right.
leave comments.
I'm trying to go live on my phone right now, and I don't know why it doesn't send requests, but it should send requests. And for some reason, it's not going live on my phone, and this never happened.
Andrew has a show, metaphysical show, and radio station. And so we've been friends for a long time. I've done quite a few of your broadcasts via the phone. This is the first time we've done anything on Facebook Live, but you've had lots of psychic, spiritual people that you've interviewed, right, Andrew?
Yes.
So what do you think about what's going on right now in the world?
Well, there's a lot of. I've already predicted some of this stuff. I did every year in January. I do a prediction show for the year, and a lot of this stuff I've already predicted. And mostly a lot of this stuff has to do with Neptune and Pisces, which is in the middle of that energy. It takes about 17, I believe 17, 19 years or something for Neptune to go through a sign. And right now we're complete. And I said in March, Neptune is going to be completely in the middle of Pisces, like exactly in the middle, and there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff happening then. So, and that's exactly, and it has to do with hospitals, it has to do with the paranormal, it has to do with institutions. And so that's exactly what's been happening. And so this is going to be around, a lot of this mess is going to be around for the next several years, probably, my guess. And I don't know.
So wait a minute, you predicted this because you saw this on an astrology chart that there was going to be some difficulty. But surely we're not going to go through this same difficulty for that long of a time, right?
I don't know if it's going to be the same, but I believe it's going to have to do with institutions. Institutions are going to be going through a lot of stuff, and what I said was, and I believe this is what I said, is that people need to be creative. The hospitals, jails, prisons, anything that has to do with institutions are going to have to be really, really creative in order for us to get through this really, really well. So that's that. And then today, believe it or not, Gail, I just told you this. Saturn went into Aquarius, which is actually my return, but that's exactly one. So for the next couple of years, 2 or 3 years, Saturn is going to be in Aquarius, and then now we're going to be dealing with fears concerning social media, social structures and stuff. So for the next couple of years, in the middle of that, it's going to be a year from now. So it's going to be interesting how all this is going to pan out, and it doesn't have to necessarily be bad. It just if people either learn to overcome this stuff really easy and really fast, will be fine, and it'll be very interesting. Or if people become creative, then this can be a lot funner than it has been. Like with Italy. Italy has been in quarantine for 2 or 3 weeks now, and it's amazing. They're out there singing in the windows, and one opera guy did a whole opera concert, from his window. It's funny, but it's great that they're taking the time to just be better, better themselves, and that's what's important about all of this stuff to begin with.
And I mean, we're seeing that a lot. That there are changes going on all over the world, and I can imagine that some of these things are going to change our life forever. That we're not going to go back to normal, the way that we communicate, and hopefully get closer to each other. It certainly has brought the world together.
Exactly, and I think there's a lot more interesting stuff ahead of us. Believe it or not, some amazing stuff still ahead of us. And I didn't foresee any of this in the way it's happening, but it's leading to some major events that are getting ready to happen within the next 3 or 4 years. That's what I think.
Well, let's hope that we're not going to go through this difficulty for that long. So have you got any predictions on, or you see anything in the astrology about how long this very difficult time is going to be?
Again, it's like water going into a hose. it comes in, and you can start to feel the energy, and then boom, it hits, it climaxes, and it peaks out, and you feel it full force. That's what's happening right now, and that full force is this month. After this month, the full force is going to start to deplete more and more, and then things are going to chill out. And I don't know. There was even a prediction by Sylvia Brown. I don't know. Do you know who Sylvia Brown is?
That was amazing. Yeah. So she wrote in a book that was published in 2008, and she wrote about the coronavirus, and it's pretty clear.
And she named it. She actually named the virus, which I thought was pretty amazing. And so, but she said that it's going to come and then it's going to go. And it's not going to be something that's going to last. And I agree, because from what I'm seeing, the coronavirus it literally it uses a host, uses people as a host, and it goes straight to the sinuses. And that's what's been happening over the years. The diseases and viruses have been going from stomach. Remember back in the day, we had the stomach flu, and that it's been getting higher and higher up, and now the viruses are up in the sinus areas. As we evolve, they're becoming more and more evolved as well. So I think that's what's happening. But anyhow, with the virus, it doesn't. If you apply heat to it, it literally kills. Heat kills this coronavirus, or probably any flus, if you ask me. But anyhow, as soon as it starts to get warm, which will probably next month, because we're 2 days ago it was springtime, we officially came into spring. So as soon as it starts to get warm, probably at the end of April, maybe in May, maybe even in June, then we're going to be. I think it's going to start to go away, and things are starting. And in fact, I think was it China or one of the countries? It's already starting to get better. People aren't dying as much, and things are starting to wane. But again, it's not over yet. And stuff like this is going to be. We're going to be having to deal with the ramifications of all this for the next several months, next several years still. And you're right. We're not going to be going back to the way we used to live. The hospitals are not going to be the same. All these other groups, and even the politicians aren't going to be thinking the same, right? Because some of the politicians, I think, who was it? Paul Rand or somebody that voted against the. In fact, they were supposed to vote for that bill today, the economic bill, the virus economic bill. But one of them, and this is like the third time it's going up before Congress or for a vote. And one of the Republican senators that voted against it now is tested positive for the coronavirus. So that's how karma works, right?
I think they just funny. Bury their differences at this point and get money to people. Everybody needs money.
Yeah, exactly.
In England, they're giving people up to 80% of their wage, up to $3,000 a month.
Oh wow!
So if Trump gives us $1,200 each, I mean that is great. A lot of people need it, but it's really, it's a drop in the ocean. People cannot survive on that kind of money.
Yeah. I mean, it'll still be
country, but not like in Los Angeles. So we need to all be resourceful and think about how we can live our life a little bit different. And
exactly.
For some people, we're gonna have to start looking at there's a lot more opportunity online. Be out there learning a lot more on how to market online, how to do Facebook ads, maybe how to work on the stock market, but trying to think about how you can take your business online, or new opportunities, like what do people need, and what could you do that could help in this situation. What supplies or things can you help people get?
Got it.
Going back to the talking about the heat stuff, I read that too. So I have been doing warm baths, steam baths. Saunas are really good. I mean, I live in California, so I'm lucky. I'm actually sitting outside. It's not that sunny today, but getting out in the sunshine, getting some UV rays, which I've heard can help.
Exactly.
And then I've been doing, so I have essential oils. I happen to have written a book about essential oils. And so one of the things I've been doing is I've been doing like a mini steam bath. I've got my whole family doing it. And so basically I take a pan, pour some water in it, put a few drops of essential oils, things like eucalyptus, frankincense. I have some respiratory blends. Put them in while the water's still hot and it's in the steam, and then put your head in the steam, and then cover yourself with a towel. So you make kind of you make yourself a little cocoon. Or if you've got a steam room, that's fantastic. But getting it up inside, breathing it in, and getting those essential oils like eucalyptus, which is known for clearing the respiratory tract, and doing that. So there's talking about like heat and also moisture. If our sinuses are moist, so if you've got a humidifier in the house, that helps you fight infections. Whereas if you're very dry, you have a harder time. So getting some fresh air, getting out, getting some sunshine, and the heat. If you can do saunas, and I'm trying everything. I've got colloidal silver, which is amazing stuff. It's silver. Basically, it's distilled water with little particles of silver, and the way they make it in vats, and you put electrodes in that are made of silver, and then as you pass an electric current through it, little particles of silver go into the water. And people have been using colloidal silver for a long time for flus and colds. This is where the saying "born with a silver spoon in your mouth," because in the olden days they used to give a baby a spoon to try to ward off infections. And people are like, well, we shouldn't be selling that right now. You're price gouging. Well, I'm not price gouging. I'm actually giving it away at cost. I'm not making anything on it.
Right, exactly.
And does it work? Well, nobody knows what works. But
well, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you this, Gail. I'm going to tell you this. About 3 years, just over 3 years ago, I had a bout with pneumonia and the flu, and they said I actually had a heart attack. It took me about almost 2 years to recover from that. But and then even several months ago, I believe last December, November, I don't know, I had some similar stuff going on with me that has to do with that's similar to this coronavirus. So I've been working with this for months, for years, if you want to say that. But literally, I think I'm becoming an expert at this. I don't know, but the first thing again is that this thing lodges into your sinuses. That's where it hosts in your body. So you want to keep your sinuses clear. And so what I'm telling people is maybe if you still start to feel sick and start having problems breathing, especially if you start having problems breathing, you might want to put some Vicks on your throat and on your chest, and then get a Q-tip and maybe put some in your nose or even your sinuses. I have chronic sinusitis for years now. So I put Vicks in my sinuses so that I can breathe better. But I also use a sinus rinse. There's a sinus rinse. I think you can get it at Walmart for like $10, $12 or something like that. And you just rinse your nose, your sinuses, and then put some of that Vicks afterwards. So that will help you breathe better, if anything else. And then again, keeping warm is essential. Now, the other thing I've been doing is emergency. If I start to feel feverish or something like that, I'll just take an emergency, and I'll take it for several days in a row if I have to. If I feel like I need to. I haven't taken one of those packages in like 3 or 4 days now. So I've been feeling up to par. And in fact, the other thing that I've been doing that I think has been helping is drinking green smoothies. Mostly, I finally got my own mixer. I've been buying them at the store. A company called Naked Drink, and also Boathouse Farms selling smoothies, green smoothies with mostly nothing but vegetables and some fruit. And then they stopped selling them. I'm going, why are they doing it? And mostly it has kale and spinach in it, and then other stuff. So I've been making my own green smoothies and drinking that for the last week, over just a week now since I've had my blender. I went to the Safeways and bought a whole bunch of greens that have spinach and kale and chard and all kinds of stuff in it, and just been making my own green drinks with bananas, pineapple, half a pineapple, 2 apples, and also some green tea, and then also coconut water. Now, one of the things you talked about concerning essential oils, when I was feeling sick several months ago, I felt like what you want to do is stop the infection from going to from your nose down into your chest. If you can do that, then you're ahead of the game, and that's what you want to do. You want to prevent that from happening. So what I did a diffuser with a 1:1:1:1 ratio of eucalyptus, peppermint, lemon oil, and also tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is really essential to dry up any fluids that are in your lungs. So I did that for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, and whatever I was coming down with went away. After I did all the stuff, treatment on it, it went away, and I haven't been like that since. So I think,
vitamin C and
yeah.
my doctor told me zinc, but you can't even get it. So it's a lot of these things, a lot of these essential oils, colloidal silver, the vitamins, zinc. I mean, I went to the store today to try to get it, and it's all out. So that's the other thing
really?
is,
Yeah.
Trying to find everything right now.
Yeah, and that's why I got the emergency. I got an extra box. In fact, I even got an extra box of emergency just in case because of that. And I forgot to buy the vitamin C. And you're right. I think I was taking a few vitamin C's at the time as well because I had a few left. But I'm all out of vitamin C supplements. So the emergency has a lot of vitamin C. It also has electrolytes that'll help you with your body system so you can function better. So anyhow, all the stuff that I've been doing, I think it's been working. And it feels like it starts to come back, and then I'll just immediately take a vitamin C or emergency, and I keep doing the Vicks. I put the Vicks in my sinuses mostly because of the sinusitis, but sometimes it just helps with if I'm starting to feel sick again. So that's the whole idea. And if you start to feel feverish, even slightly feverish, then you want to start to take action right away. Don't let the fever come in full fledged 100%, and then it all of a sudden it goes into your lungs. Once it gets into your lungs, you're in the hospital, and that's what you want to prevent.
So Andrew, what do you think about these conspiracy theory people? People have been talking about 5G. I mean, some people don't even think this is real. What do you think about this conspiracy theory?
You mean the 5G network? Is that what we're talking about?
Well, people are saying that, okay, so the 5G network coming in, I mean, a lot of people are very worried about the EMFs coming off this thing. And the first testing ground was the same city that this coronavirus started in China.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
The Wuhan city was the first testing ground for the 5G over these last few months. And so, people are like, well, it's, is it something to do with that? I don't know if they're saying like our immune system down, or it's some kind of political attack. What do you think about the conspiracy theories?
I hadn't thought about that until you just mentioned that. Now, I don't know that it's a conspiracy. I think it's just common sense because as the internet becomes more and more upgraded, and in fact, years from now, we're going to go into 6G mode. So this isn't even the half of it. We're just getting started. And so I've looked at some time traveler videos. I don't know on YouTube. I don't know if you've watched any of that stuff, but they talk about 6G network coming in, and even with the 5G, it's going to be all the micro energies are going to be kicking in even more. And you're right. I think they're right because right now, if you put a phone to your head all the time, you're going to get a tumor. And it's been a known fact, I'm pretty sure, that people have gotten tumors from putting their phone against their head. So that's why the
EMFs are hundreds of times greater than what we already have.
Exactly.
The people actually working on this 5G and actually putting in these towers are like, this is insane. This is going to be really bad for us.
Yeah, exactly. And that's right. That's right. People are getting tumors from the 4G network. Well, yeah, with the 5G network, now the trade-off is that we're probably going to go into virtual reality mode even more because of this. And there's going to be a lot more stuff that we're going to be able to do because of that. But again, if people if they don't take precautionary measures or take actions to make this safer, then people are going to die from tumors and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, it's very possible that this coronavirus could be a derivative of all this stuff from the 5G network. I don't know. It's a possibility. I wouldn't doubt it. I hadn't thought about it yet in that way, but yeah, it's a very good possibility.
I'm wearing my Vogel pendant, which is it's a certain cut, a triangular cut with two cuts in it, that was invented by Dr. Vogel, who was a scientist for IBM, and he actually invented it to protect him from EMFs. And so I'm wearing that particularly now, and I've got a lot of people ordering these from me because of the 5G coming in. But I don't know if the coronavirus is somehow connected to this. I mean, I can't believe that it somehow reduced people's immune system that much that this happened. But it is very strange coincidence that this is the town where they started the testing. So I just find weird.
It's very, now. What is this thing that you're talking about to prevent EMF?
Where the outbreak started, the coronavirus started in Wuhan, China. This is the same town, Wuhan, China, where the last few months is where they rolled out the 5G. The first tests were in this same town where the outbreak of coronavirus was. And so, is that just a coincidence?
No, well, that makes a lot of sense, Gail, because earlier it came to my mind that it's possible that the chemtrails may have something to do with this as well. And if you think about it, that aluminum that's in those chemtrails may be reflecting these 5G network EMF, and that may be one of the biggest reasons that people are getting coronavirus. And if you notice, most of the people that are getting coronavirus are on the outskirts of the city where the beach is at, towards the beaches, where they spray most of the chemtrails, right? To control the weather in tourist areas, tourist cities.
I'm not big up on the conspiracy theories, and I've never really followed a lot of that. And I mean, I do really think this, is an outbreak of a virus, and that it somehow it just happened. But the more and more things come out, when 9/11 came out, there's all the conspiracy theories. I didn't think that they were true, but then stuff comes out and you're like, this just doesn't make sense. And so there may be some in, I don't know what, but there might be something in it. But I am protecting myself with my my Vogel triangle, and I am a little bit concerned about this 5G, and I do think it's a bit concerning that this particular town is where it broke out. So I don't know, maybe some people will come online and inform us a little bit more. Maybe you could post if you know anything more about that, if that is connected.
Got it.
So those of you listening out there, if you'd like to leave some comments, we would love, to hear what you think. So tell us a little bit more about the astrology that's going on here. So you said
before we go there, this triangular thing that you're talking about, is it a piece of rock, or what is this thing that you're talking about?
Dr. Vogel was a scientist who worked for IBM back in the 80s. He invented the crystal screens that we use today on computers and a mobile phone. And he worked with crystals, and he showed scientists how quartz crystals can actually move. They actually have power, and you can actually enhance them. So he worked a lot with crystals for IBM, and he invented this cut. Basically, it is like a Star of David triangle. So I'm wearing a quartz crystal. The one I'm actually wearing right now happens to be a smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is very protective from negative energies. But any kind of quartz or any kind of crystal gem, I actually have these in different gems. Usually you'll find it in quartz crystals, but other kinds of crystals as well. And so basically it's the design, which is a triangle one way up and then a triangle the other way up, like a Star of David. Now, Dr. Vogel apparently would not go out of the house without wearing this. And he believed that it protected you from EMFs. And so he was very concerned about EMFs back in the 80s when he put this out, and he wouldn't go out in it. He designed some other cuts, like the magician cuts, the double Vogel, but this was his made one. He also did the Vogel crystals, which are the, two-pointed crystals with many facets, and they use those like in crystal beds, and there's different variety. But the pendant that he did specifically for EMFs is this triangular pendant, and so I have these on my site, and I have a lot of people asking me for them right now, and I have them in.
Oh, good.
Citrine and green obsidian and regular quartz and smoky quartz. I mean, smoky quartz and quartz with rutilations and the heavier, darker gems will protect also against other negative energies. And so I've had these for years. I really believe in them, and people get them not particularly for EMFs, but for negative energy. And so
got it.
They are very protecting. Especially if you're psychically sensitive, you take on other people's, you're empath, you take on other people's stuff. They're very good to dissolve anything you've taken on and to stop you from picking up anything. And so, a time when there's a lot of fear going on in the world, which we have to kind of get ourselves out of right now, this is really helping to kind of keep that fear at bay, dissolve that fear, and protect you from other people's fear. So I've definitely been selling a lot of my Vogel crystals, and I reduced everything half price because I don't want to price gouge. Right now, I want everybody to get everything that they need, and so I've been putting those on my website. But I am definitely wearing mine right now. And now this 5G is coming out, which Dr. Vogel passed away in 1991, so of course he hadn't invented 5G or even thought about it. But if he wanted this to protect from EMFs, now we're going to be bombarded with 1,000 times EMFs. So
got it.
Extremely careful. And there's already a lot of different studies have shown how EMFs can cause a lot of health problems. People living around these towers are reporting, a lot higher rates of cancer and other kinds of immune disorders and other kinds of health issues. And so now 5G's coming in, and we're bombarding it, and what can you do? I mean, we really should turn off the Wi-Fi at night, sleep, and not.
You hit the nail on the head, Gail. And instead of being fearful of all this stuff going on, people need to become creative and tackle this stuff and deal with this stuff and head on and reducing the EMF and the negativity is right on target, right in the right direction. You're right on target. So that's what people need to do, and getting stuff that will reduce the EMF and also and not just the EMF, but the negativity. There's stuff that I remember years ago I bought something to put on my phone to help reduce the EMF. Anything that will help reduce the EMF are the things that you want to do, including your diet. There are certain foods that could increase or decrease these EMF. I'm pretty sure of it. I don't know what they are, but I'm almost 100% sure that there's even different foods that would reduce the EMF. So it's like that. So yeah, definitely that's what you want to do. And because this 5G network isn't going to go away. I mean, whether we like it or not. So the best thing to do is learn how to cope with it and deal with it in a way so that it's healthier for you than not. So that's what you want to do. Now I'm looking at my ephemeris, and again today Saturn went into Aquarius, and it's auspicious because we started doing we were doing this broadcast today. So I think there's and already the coronavirus is reducing in numbers. I can't remember, in China, Italy, one of those places, and even in Spain, the president of Spain, was it the president of Spain that just died a few days ago? Is that correct?
I don't know about Spain. I know they started to get hit really hard. I mean, Italy's still in the midst of it. Spain's getting it real hard now. England's gearing up. China is saying that they've got no new cases and they're over it. So I hope that is true.
Oh, really?
If you can believe
it.
No, if what they said is true, but they did complete lockdown, and that's why it's so important to move. If obviously, if nobody moved around and we were all quarantined completely for 30 days, whoever has it would come up during that time, and we would control this. The thing is, there are still people moving around, and it is still going on. And I think they're going to get stricter if we don't get a handle. But we have to.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
most important thing is not to be so fearful, because
Exactly.
attraction is a real thing. And the more that we're just spending our days worrying and getting really scared. Am I going to get this? Oh, look at those poor people there, looking at the stuff in Italy and thinking, oh my gosh, those poor people. It's not helping, right? I mean, when you're putting out this fear, you're bringing back more things to be fearful about, and it's so hard when you're in the middle of it. But you have to try to switch off. If you've got to go to the grocery shop, you've got to be very, very careful. But once you're back and you're in your house and you're safe, you've got to try to take your mind off it and do something productive. And if you're thinking about it, you've got to put out. I really hope I really see those people in Italy getting through this and getting well. And I see them singing, and just look at the spirit that's lifting, and dwell on the positive. And yeah, they've gone through a really tough time and they're coming out of it and they're getting well, and thinking about people being well and putting that out to the universe, and thinking about, your community. Here I am in Los Angeles, thinking about like my city being well and being through this. And as a psychic, my feeling is by the end of April, we're going to be kind of through this. Now, I know
that's what the bulk of it, I think, and that's what I've been sensing.
That's my feeling. Of course, it's hard to predict as a psychic. I've done this before and predicted things, and I mean, sometimes circumstances can change, especially if the whole world is in fear. If the whole world is pulling together and really, manifesting that we're going to get through this, celebrating the closeness that we have, and wishing everybody well and wishing everybody good, and saying, how can we help out? When you raise that vibration, you're going to bring that change more quickly. And so,
now,
psychic, you can only see kind of what the energy is right now, and people can change that. So let's all work together.
And you know what's a good way of doing that, Gail?
Yeah.
You know what's a good way of doing that is right now. This only takes like a few seconds. Imagine the entire planet being in a crystal clear blue ocean. Literally,
let's everybody do this together.
Yeah.
So Andrew, guide us through the last few seconds here.
Okay.
Like everybody together, let's join in. Let's all get kind of in that zone, and go ahead.
Just relax. Now, everybody, just take a deep breath into your nose, out through your mouth, out through your mouth. Breathe in the golden white Christ light energy through your nose. Breathe out all the negative energies from your body through your mouth. Do that 3 times. And just relax. Just relax. Imagine a miniature sun above your head, pouring golden white Christ light into your body and around your body, so you're completely saturated with this energy. And now, imagine the entire planet, and if you have to get a picture of it in front of you, get a picture of it in front of you, and then imagine the Earth being underwater in the ocean, in the crystal blue ocean, and imagine all the negativity from the planet just being dispelled. And then imagine, and you'll notice, you'll know it's completely. The negative energy is gone, because all of a sudden it'll start beaming like a star, and everything. It'll be either golden or white light, and you'll see the whole entire planet beaming all over, just like a star, like a white star or a golden star. It's just that simple.
So let's everybody.
You see that?
And let's just ask for help for everybody in the world, that we all come together as a race, that we pull together, that we do whatever is needed, whatever is necessary, that we send love and happiness and health to everybody on the planet, that we'll get through this together, and that the other side, the sunshine's coming out, there will be abundance. And let's have abundance of love right now for everybody.
And we also ask that the coronavirus, specifically right now, be immediately, fully, and permanently inoculated and downloaded and transformed with healing light and an antidote that will completely wipe it out on this planet immediately.
And let's just see it. Let's just see anything negative, any negative energy, any fear, any viruses, any bugs. Let's just see that leaving the earth, and see see it as bubbles of golden light going up off the planet.
There you go.
And just leaving. Just see that leaving your body. See it in
Now,
your
it's interesting.
environment, your personal environment. Any feelings of negativity, just leaving your body.
Because I'm also seeing spirits that have been caught up in the mundane. They're ghosts, basically. And now they're all lifting, and they're going back into the spirit world. I'm seeing that as we speak right now as well.
Well, that was lovely.
Which is interesting.
Well, thank you, Andrew.
All right.
We should do this more often.
Yeah, and maybe, I don't know, if you want to do something on Sunday afternoon, I don't know what time, but
Yeah,
sometime
let's
on Sunday,
okay,
we can
comment below
do this.
if you'd like to see us do this more often. And if you've got any particular questions, things you want us to talk about, give us a comment below, either on my page or Andrew Aloha on his page. Just say hi and just tell us what's going on, and we'd love to hear from you. Okay, thank you.
Now, one of the things before we leave, is I was thinking that maybe I don't know if we need to do this every week, but maybe once a month or something like that, we could do free readings or something like that, or free Reiki sessions or something like that. I don't know.
Yes,
so I was just thinking something like
we
that.
got to figure out the whole split screen, so maybe somebody can help us
All right.
with that. All right. Bye, Andrew.
Thanks.
Bye, everybody that's watching.
Aloha.